Good morning, Virgo. Let's do a quick reading, if I can even do a quick reading for anyone. Good luck. For Virgo, the person you're dealing with, whoever you're trying to find some information on, we'll keep it open-ended. We'll have a look at what your person's feeling. I got these cards out again because I was having fun with them. Let's get a couple message cards here of what's going on. For Virgo, that's going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. Ugh, I got a stack. Undecided, unsure, plotting, deceiving, follow, stalk you, and jumping to conclusions. Kind of prefer singles, not half the deck. Got one or two more cards out of here. Got a whole bunch. These ones will stick together though. Taking a time out, why? Looks like your person might be taking a time out because they want an answer, have unanswered questions, or maybe that's you, Virgo. They're in pain, they're hurt, they're angry, something like that. And I was hurt before we met. Okay. Undecided, unsure, maybe, plotting, deceiving. Follows you online, stalks you. That could be in real person or online. I usually take that one as watching somebody online, jumping to conclusions. What I'm picking up here is an energy of somebody who may have pulled away. You may have been having problems with because they got that Three of Swords energy, possibly. It looks like this person was hurt in a previous relationship, and that might be the problem. Let's get a couple cards on the table here. I did clean and shuffle. I just like to get the cards fired up, so to speak. If you're new here, you're watching House of Pisces, I'm Sheila. Please hit that like and subscribe button and leave me a comment so it helps me pick up your energy better. Woo! Straight out the gate. And your person's energy and feelings. That was going to be how your person's feeling. Okay, I got a little post-it over there on the table so I can keep track of what I was going to ask this morning. So your person feels like you might be a soulmate. Anything else? Why does this person? Memories. They're reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. Looks like this person did take a time out, but they're possibly now dwelling on the past with you, realizing that maybe their issue for pulling away had nothing to do with you, nothing to do with what you did specifically, but that they were just expecting the worst, possibly. But now this person's starting to wonder if you are a soulmate. So, give me a couple cards for what happened in this connection. What's going on? Obsession, anything else? Yeah, follows you and stalks you online. It does say infatuation, adoration, addiction, balance, harmony, and friendship with peace. This person's feeling like completely out of control in their energy because they're obsessed, but at the same time, you make them feel calm, peaceful. You make them feel warm. It does say friendship. You could have been friends with this person, and then it possibly started moving towards more. We do have reminiscing, dwelling, and bittersweet on the table. Let's look at your energy. What are you feeling about this person? You're conflicted. This person's been hot and cold. You might be thinking that this person has other options, that they're playing around even, just because, you know, the energy I'm picking up of somebody who's been hurt. Yeah, running, ghosting, disappearing. What you're feeling for this person is they ghosted, they disappeared, whatever went on here. You feel like the other person disappeared because they have other options, or they're a player. Maybe you suspect there's a third party involvement, which, I mean, this person may have still been hung up on an ex when they connected with you here. They may be obsessed because they feel some sort of soulmate or karmatic soul tie to you as well. So we'll have a look and see what else comes out. What's the potential next move for this person? Anything here for the love messages? This is my Love Oracles deck. Can't remember if it's called anything else. I just know it's a Love Oracles deck. Yeah, outcome. Potential, anyway. Now, don't, like, say, oh, well, you said they were coming back and they didn't come back. This is a potential outcome. Energy can change, so I don't like to focus too much on that because people have free will. Things happen that have not happened yet. I'm not Nostradamus. I can only do the best I can. People can change their mind. Again, this reading will not resonate for everyone. So this doesn't sound like your situation. This didn't happen to you. It doesn't mean it's going to happen to you in your situation. It just means it's not your reading. Okay, babies? Now, let's get one more on that outcome from the Love Oracle. Yeah, commitment, marriage, promises, fidelity. This person seems to be very drawn to you and they want a second chance because it looks like they want to take this to the next level, or at least that's something they're probably thinking about. What else do we want? Let's grab some tarot. And then we'll dig in more and go down the rabbit hole if we need to. Don't you start barking at people walking down the street, Tutu. Her name's Tulip. I call her Tutu, Tula, whatever. Let's see. What do I want to ask here? Why is this person thinking you're a soulmate? What else? What's going on here? Give me one more on that. Not exactly the answer I was looking for. This person thinks you're a soulmate because they feel conflicted about their Ten of Pentacles or your Ten of Pentacles, or it's also multi-generational wealth, family. I mean, having a family business, getting married, having children, grandchildren, building a life together, building a home, buying a home, setting down roots, planning to retire with someone. I was looking for information, though, on why this person feels like you are a soulmate. I was hurt before we met. Quite honestly, my first impression on that is that this person possibly has had some sort of memories or dreams of a past life with you. They're conflicted about something they're picking up about the Ten of Pentacles. What is it? Yeah, intuition. Page of Cups. So that's love, comfort, kindness, intuition, a good idea, a sensitive, thoughtful, introverted, cooperative, quiet, dreamy, imaginative, psychic, emotional, dependent youth, someone interested in learning about emotional issues. And like the first thing that comes out on the top of this little card here, it actually says like intuition. So in their intuition, they feel like they're learning something about this connection that they didn't understand before. And now they're conflicted about how to proceed, I believe. Let's look at how you're feeling for this person specifically. Eight of Pentacles, you do want to put some work in on it, or you could just be working on yourself. Again, with that conflicted energy, that's your Eight of Wands. That Eight of Wands to me always tells me somebody who is receiving or sending communication. Those are Cupid's arrows. Those are rapid movement, rapid messages online, rapid fast action of some sort. But it was coming in sideways. And with that conflicted and running energy, it's like you don't even know if you should be putting the work in on this connection or if you're wasting your time. Why do you feel like you don't know if you should just walk away or wait or message this person? What's going on? Ten of Cups. You want your ultimate wish fulfillment. And this person feels like you're a soulmate for some reason. So yeah, you're conflicted. You don't think this person's being serious with you and that they're going to proceed forward, but you do see this person as your ultimate wish fulfillment, your happiness. This is getting married, having kids, settling down. Same thing as the Ten of Pentacles. And you feel defeated. Conflicted, loss, betrayal, tension, dishonor, ego, manipulation, victory at all cost, hostility, resentment. So that Five of Swords, that's somebody who is walking away from a battle with all the weapons. And it looks like this person ran away, ghosted, did something to you that makes you feel like you can't proceed forward with them. Or like you're wasting your time even. So what happened here in the center? What's going on? What did you or this person do? What did this person do? I think they did it. Whoever's on my left. Again, roles can be reversed. Tarot has no gender. Only take what resonates. So this could be them. This could be you. I'm saying this is them because that's how I had it set up for. What's the world? You got the world, the devil, and the Knight of Cups. Obsession, obviously there's that devil energy. This person's stuck in some sort of toxic cycle. What is it though? I feel like because this person was hurt in the past, they may have wanted to move forward from that toxic cycle they were in. They may have just been trying to, unfortunately, you know the saying, get over someone by getting under someone else? Even if you're not physically getting under someone else, some people will literally just jump to starting something off, dating someone else, flirting with someone else, because they want to get over their past heartbreak. With that plotting and deceiving energy and this Five of Swords here, that's how you feel for this person. I think you recognize that this person was just looking for attention, and you might have found out that they were not over their ex, or just seeking thrills even, obsessed with attention. This could be somebody who's obsessed with feeling romantic to other people, but then runs away. So attachment issues. That could be fearful avoidant. That could be a dismissive avoidant. Somebody who has been hurt in the past, so they want that romantic feeling here. They chase after it. They're obsessed with feeling like someone wants them, someone's attracted to them, someone cares about them. And that's fine. They have no problem in these situations of fearful and dismissive avoidance. If you've ever like researched this, you'll see a pattern with a lot of people, you know, in your life actually. But it's like this person really, really, really wanted to flirt. They wanted to have a good time. They wanted to connect with you. They wanted to feel like they were cared about. Somebody wanted them. Somebody was attracted to them. But at the same time, when you have these issues with connections and they're toxic, once you actually develop feelings for the other person in real life, they tend to shut down. And with that Five of Wands card, that indicates that they felt conflicted. So maybe you said something or did something that triggered this person's past hurts and insecurities, and they ran. You might have not even, you might not think you actually did or said anything, and maybe in a normal situation with somebody who doesn't have this kind of toxic attachment style and seeking of validation from outside sources, but being afraid to actually commit even. You may have said or did something that was, looking at that jumping to conclusions energy on the table, whatever you said or done might not have even been something that would trigger a normal person, but this person jumps to conclusions over things that are taken completely out of context even. Do we have more on that devil energy? Got more on the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, we're holding on to pain. That's what it is. That Four of Pentacles is somebody who's clutching the pearls, clutching their purse. I always keep forgetting to look up what the actual saying about it is. There is one. It's an old one. This is somebody who, by definition, it says budgeting, but it's someone who's holding on to people, possessions, issues, deep-seated past issues, hoarding, stinginess, control, possessiveness, financial stability. This is someone, and again, like I said, that's that double-sided security, almost. It's like this person wants you to put in all the effort and give them all the effort and show them how great you feel about them, how much you care about them, how much you're willing to work for this person. That's the energy I'm picking up. This person wants people to put in all the effort, validate them, validate that they mean something to other people. But when it comes to giving that back, this person's not willing to do that because they're holding back. And that's that taking that time out and running energy. And they're doing that because they are in the Three of Swords energy from I was hurt in the past by someone else, not you. So Three of Swords with the Four of Pentacles, this person was very stuck in this connection because they want that attention. They're addicted to that attention, but they're unable to give to it because they have not come out of their Three of Swords energy. Honestly, this person, if they do have some major attachment disorders and toxic attachment codependency issues, I'm going to say they might not even be aware they were doing it. That's a good question. Has this person actually realized what they did in this connection? Yes, they have. Six of Wands. Recognition, Six of Wands. Absolutely. They have come to the conclusion that they definitely fucked this up. They realize what they did now. We got Leo on the table for that. Anybody else out on the table that's important? I mean, I don't take the signs seriously at this point because they're just energy and the cards have so many different meanings. Yeah, we got like Pisces, Virgo, Leo, Scorpio, Libra. I got a lot of different signs out on the table. Better question. What can I ask us better than this before we get a couple potential outcome cards? I mean, this is somebody who looks like they have some major past issues to still hash out. Make sure I'm still recording. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I deleted a bunch of stuff on my files. Moved them off there. Yeah. Going back to that kind of attachment issue where they want that validation all the time. The Six of Wands can be somebody who's constantly seeking validation, and being that it's connected to this devil energy and obsession. How do I explain this? Ugh. It's like somebody who is obsessed with somebody validating them. They're insecure, so they need someone to constantly be feeding their ego. This person could even come across as somebody who's incredibly confident, but I don't think they are. Anything else on that Six of Wands? The Moon. What are we hiding here? Because we're looking at the energy of, has this person recognized what part they played in this connection and what they did to you, right? So they've recognized what they've done wrong. They've recognized what they need to do to be successful in this connection. They may have realized here that they have some toxic attachment style of their own and their own ish to deal with. With that Moon card, it definitely gives me that this person may have really taken a close look in the mirror at their own insecurities, fear, what they're hiding from. Because the Moon card does have the two different dogs. One's a domesticated dog, one's a wild dog, wolf, whatever you want to call it. Could be a coyote. Take whatever resonates. That Moon card is also Pisces energy. It's like this person's recognized that they have a very strong shadow side to themselves, that they've been hiding that wild beast even within themselves, that they've been putting on illusions, casting an illusion of who they are to the outside world. I believe the moon is also hiding that this person is stuck in their routines. They could even be depressed. This person with the Knight of Pentacles would be somebody who is very, very disciplined on what they do, when they do it, how they come across. This is somebody who moves very, very slowly because they're plotting the best way forward. It can be an obsessed way of plotting a movement forward because they're moving really, really slow because they're terrified that they're going to get hurt again. It is somebody who does want to have success. They do know what they want. That's for sure. Let's look at potential outcome here. What do we got for the potential outcome? What's this person going to do, if anything? What's the Ten of Wands? Ooh, that's half the deck. Do I want it? Okay, so we have Ten of Wands, the High Priestess, followed up by Rest, the Empress, and the Two of Cups. In the energy for the love oracles specifically, we had return and commitment, which kind of really does sit well with what's already on the table here. It looks like this person is really burdened about their feelings right now. They do want to return towards you because in their intuition, this person feels like you are a soulmate. The High Priestess card is in here. This person does have a strong inner knowing. We also got that Piscean energy here, which tells me this person's really intuitively, with all these cups and the cards that are on the table, this person, maybe it's not consciously yet, but in their intuition, like that little spark, that little voice in the back of their head is like, I need to come back because I'm supposed to connect with this person. This is like a soulmate, right? You might be one of those soulmates who was sent to send this person a lesson even. Honestly, I do think you're a lesson for this person. That doesn't mean you're going to get back together. We have free will, right? Everybody's got free will. It's up to you what you do with the information once it's on the table, right? This person seems very sad, very burdened, carrying a lot that they have not put down yet. But intuitively, they do want to come back. They do want to seek some sort of long-term commitment and success with you. Ideally, that is what this person wants and is craving from you. Looking at that Ten of Pentacles and their energy, with the conflict, this person could have felt like you were just going to use them even because they have been hurt in the past. That's coming out as somebody who's been through the ringer in a few relationships and feels like they're at risk of being hurt again. Then we have the Four of Swords, the Empress and the Two of Cups. It looks like this person's still taking a timeout. There's your timeout card up there. They're still struggling with what happened here and how to proceed forward, that's for sure. But they want to have a union. They want to have a commitment. Two of Cups is on the table. I would say try to leave it open. This person definitely wants to nurture this connection, or they see you as the Empress, which would be somebody who's very loving, caring, nurturing, who you could be a mother. You could be very successful, supportive. Definitely that's the kind of person, the Empress, that you would want to build a long-term 10-10, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups with. They definitely see you as somebody they could be in a partnership with that has a lot of value. They see you as somebody who is high value and they do want to come back around. Maybe we'll grab a couple of these real quick. Just my revealing the truth oracles. See if there's anything else we should know before I close this one up for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross watchers. So again, it's a collective reading. Only take what resonates. Leave the rest. If it didn't resonate, drop me a comment anyway. Like, even, where are you watching from? What do you like to see in tarot readings? What kind of tarot readings? The time does not matter. It just helps me pick your energy up for next time if this one's not resonating for you. Okay, Spirit, let's close this out. You got anything else we need to know from these? Oops. Oh, some of them are mixed up. I don't really read these ones reversed anyway. No biggie. Got anything from these oracles to show me real quick before we close this out for the Virgos, please? Divine timing. Yeah, like I said, I feel like you might have been some sort of lesson for this person. This person needed to learn. That elephant in that room, unspoken words, chaos. That goes along really well with this person feeling divinely guided towards you, realizing that there's something they're hiding. That elephant, yeah, gravity card. There we go. One more. Anything else? I think all the cards really tie in quite well for the reading. I think it was a pretty clear reading on you guys today. One more. What's the uninvited guest? What's the big surprise here? Obsession. One more. Yeah, just more confirmation here. Divine intervention. Serendipity, catalyst, karma. I'm surprised we didn't see the Lover's card, actually. With all these cups, that might have been a bit too much. So that divine intervention, like I said, I picked that up. I think you probably do have a very strong soul connection to this person, possibly from a past life even. You were a catalyst to show this person a great big fucking shiny light bulb, pardon my French, to call out the elephant in the room, the thing this person's been hiding from. It's their own karma, it's their own unhealed trauma, it's their own BS. You were required to come into this person's life specifically to shine a big shiny, bright light bulb on this person's shadow, this person's demons, this person's own toxic attachment styles, to basically mirror to them that they were attention seeking, obsessed with getting attention from people, but then not being able to give equally to the other person because they had not healed what happened to them in the past in the first place. So that's why you or this person gravitated to, this is attraction, magnetic field, potential energy. With this divine intervention and these 3 cards on the table, that really tells me that someone, I mean, there was no getting around this. You were sucked together, like getting sucked down a vortex with this person specifically to teach them this lesson, okay? We have uninvited guest. The uninvited guest is either the fact that you were a massive surprise and wake-up call for this person that they didn't expect, jumping to conclusions, okay? Undecided, unsure, maybe. This person probably initially was chasing that thrill of attention and then was quite surprised by their feelings of obsession and attraction for you. Again, there's that same addiction card, is also drugs, alcohol, obsession, toxic attachments. We've got a lot of obsession and toxic attachment cards on the table. Forgotten person, core, past, old friend. So like I said, somewhere I picked up that you guys might have been, where was that? Oh yeah, that one, friendship. You might have known this person for quite a while, and like say you got the divorce, they got the divorce, ran into each other at a high school reunion even. Take what resonates. I'm just throwing out examples. I'm not saying that's exactly what happened, just as an example. I think you might have already known this person. If not, when you met this person, if you had never met them before, you felt like this was somebody that you knew. It's like when you meet somebody and everything just lines up and there's like that immediate, that's how you would have felt, like that immediate recognition, soul recognition with this person. And it would have started to pull up core memories, even ones that you're not aware, you're pulling, you don't know why you feel that way. It just triggers that within you. So there would have been a lot of chemistry. There probably would have been a lot of synchronicities between the two of you. You probably would have had a lot of shared past life experiences, even if you had never met each other before. And you would have picked that energy up with this person, and they would have picked it up with you. And I think they did. They were just in denial because they were scared shitless that you were going to hurt them, because they have been hurt and they didn't heal this. Okay, again, take what resonates. We all have free will when this person, if or when, I'm going to say if or when, because it does look like they're still in a timeout here. If or when this person comes back around, Virgo, I would recommend just hearing them out, seeing how it goes, but also protect your energy and don't dive headfirst into this connection. Exercise that fallback game and see if this person's really acknowledged and worked on, not just acknowledged, because it looks like they've acknowledged this, but I don't really have any evidence so far that this person has healed and repaired the trust issues and past traumas in their own life in order to move forward. So again, putting that warning out there for you guys, Virgos. Love you. Thanks for checking in. Smash that like button and subscribe, please. And peace out, guys.